If you applied for the Google Ad Grant and set it up, but you're simply not seeing good budget spend and your ads aren't showing up as you'd like them to, then this one is for you. We audit accounts on a regular basis, and today I'm going to share with you the most frequent mistakes that people make when setting up and managing their Google Ad Grant. Hi, I'm Wendy Bonham Carter from Do Nation. My team and I have been managing the Google Ad Grant for nonprofits for over 5 years and training others to do the same. During that time, we've accessed more than 100 accounts and we've seen it all, the good, the bad, and everything in between. If you're not already subscribed, then click the subscribe link below so you don't miss a thing. Before we jump in, I do want to mention one thing. When it comes to the Google Ad Grant, your spend is really just a vanity metric. You don't need to be spending the full $10,000 a month to have a successful account. But obviously you do want to be spending something and you do want your ads to be displaying for the keywords you're bidding on. And by going through these 10 points, I'm certain you'll find the answer to why your account isn't performing as you'd like. We've also compiled this into a handy PDF checklist which you can download from the description below. So let's jump straight in. Number 1, there are not enough ads and ad groups set up in the account. You should have 2 ads per ad group, that's in line with the grant policy, and ideally a minimum of 4 to 5 ad groups in each campaign. If you only have 1 or 2 ads running in total, then this is very clearly why your account isn't spending any of the budget and your ads aren't showing. Number 2, you're only using high competition keywords. Using the Google Keyword Planner tool, you can see how much competition, i.e. how many people are bidding, on a keyword. When using the Google Ad Grant, it's important to keep in mind that you'll always sit in the position below the paying advertisers. So if you're only using high competition keywords, Google will struggle to show your ads because there are already so many paying customers. Look for high volume, low competition keywords. These are low hanging fruit that you'll be more likely to show up for. Number 3, not having conversion tracking set up or not having it set up correctly. Conversion tracking enables Google to collect valuable data about how people are interacting with your site once they click through from your ads. You should have your conversion tracking set up so that it is tracking every time someone takes a valuable action on your site. For example, a donation, a subscription, or even a contact form. By having these set up, Google can start to build a profile of these people who are most likely to take those actions, and will then start optimizing your impressions to get you in front of as many of those matching profiles to increase your chance of getting the best results. Number 4, using the wrong bidding strategy. Use the maximize conversions strategy. If your ads aren't spending, this is the only strategy you need to apply at this stage. Unlike some of the other strategies, this one doesn't require any data to work with. So if you aren't seeing any budget spend, if you aren't getting any impressions or clicks, this is what you need to be using. Number 5, not having enough ad extensions set up. Google loves ad extensions and so do its users. Ad extensions are proven to increase the click-through rates of ads. If you're not using them and other people running ads for the same keywords are, you won't show up because Google will deem your ad as lower quality. Use as many as are relevant for your organization, but always include site link and call out extensions. Number 6, not grouping keywords correctly. As a general rule of thumb, aim for somewhere between 10 to 15 keywords in an ad group, but make sure they are tightly related. We love to use what we call a power keyword to determine each ad group. For example, if we were creating ads for an organisation that supports children with developmental disabilities, we might choose autism resource as our power keyword. And then identify supporting long tail keywords that relate, i.e., autism support for families, free autism resources, autism support group, etc. You'll notice that we have the word autism as the core theme through all the keywords. On our second ad group, we would then do the same for Asperger's resources and create a separate ad group with a separate set of keywords and ads for those keywords. Number 7, your ads have been disapproved. Have your ads been disapproved? Check the notifications in the top right corner of your Google Ads dashboard. If your ads have been disapproved, then look at the reason why, make the necessary amendments, and resubmit for approval. Number 8, ads are limited by Google. Some keywords trigger limitations by Google, even if those keywords don't specifically pertain to Google's limitation policy. For example, an organisation renting artwork had their ads limited because the word rent pertains to housing policy, even though we know the two aren't associated. Check your ads to see if any have been limited and appeal to Google to get that lifted so your ads can run freely. Number 9, no geotargeting has been applied to the campaign. You might think that everyone across the globe could be interested in what you do, but Google probably doesn't agree with you. Ensuring you have geotargeting applied to your campaign will give you a better chance of showing up in the right place. It also reduces the number of people you're competing with for those keywords. And finally, number 10, not using enough headlines and descriptions in your ads. Included in Google's responsive search ad builder is a quality score indicator. If the indicator is showing you have a poor quality score, your ads aren't going to show up. 9 times out of 10, the reason your ad has been indicated as poor quality is because you're not using enough headlines and descriptions. Ensure you use at least 8 to 9 headlines and all 4 descriptions. I hope you found that useful. Do you already know where you're going wrong? Let me know in the comments below. What do you need to change to get your account running properly? And don't forget to download the PDF checklist below. Have a great week. See you soon.